Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing Feed the Beast Interactions Remastered on the FTOG server, and it's about time I actually went ahead and made the portal to take me into the Nether. Am I excited about going into the Nether? No, I'm not. Too many things in there that want to kill me dead. I did make a pauldron, easily enough done. Bertel was mentioning that, and I said, ooh, I could do that. And that counterbalances my vision helmet. Instead of having the higher armor from diamond stuff, it takes care of it. I've got all the armor bits here. Anyway, what I do need to do is research liquid death, because I need that to make these portal blocks. In fact, if we look at the recipe for the portal blocks, I've got all this stuff. I need 10 of them, and I need a full bucket of liquid death to make this happen. However, I don't have the research for this. I think I've got all the stuff I need for it, but I need to research it. And I'm not a big fan of researching. So that's why I made for me this, the Thamanomenagon, which has all the research stuff in it. In fact, if we look at the stuff for that, I made that with my upgraded altar, and I've got my sanity checker, which was a free thing, and in the top left corner, it was a quest reward free thing. There's nothing in my sanity as far as warp or any of that problems, and I think after I use this, let's see how much. Yeah, see, I've got some purple there on the left. So yeah, there's a little bit of warp that I've got, which I'm hoping won't be a big problem. This may take a while here over on the side. I was researching up Mortis, and because I wanted to make sure I had that. Let's go back to here. Mortis, looking up that, and what very little I know about Latin. Double vowels, I believe, mean they're stressed, or they would have a line over them. So it's not mortus, it would be mortus, you know, that an extra length on there. Do I know Latin? No, I don't. I've just watched a few videos. Anyway, looking through the various things for this, the easiest thing I saw, I made treated wood gates. I could have done the fences. Had I been seen this, just treated wood planks has one mortise, and so that would have been the best thing. Then I wouldn't have to. Yeah, hear that heartbeat? That's the effects of that flux on me, or my insanity, or whatever. It's been a while since I've actually played with Thaumcraft. Anyway, I want to go ahead and dump all this stuff into the system. If I'm lucky, this will work. Okay, so well, here's that's one each, and I've got 100 of them. There's 10 of the Perdicio, the dark one in the middle, and 5 each of the alchemy, whatever the bottle is to the right. I need 20 of the bottle. I need 50 of the Perdicio, and that last 10 here will give me what I need. All right, let's dump this stuff in. You go in, and you go in, and you go in. No. No. No, no, no. 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 Why is gunpowder not going in? That should, unless there's some sort of recipe thingy saying, no, don't do that. I don't get it. Oh, I just... Oh, dang it. That's what's happening, is it's trying to duplicate my gunpowder. No, oh, what if I give you 2? If I give you 1, what? Yeah, see, it's trying to duplicate it. Darn it. What this means is I have to start all over. I have to figure out something else other than gunpowder, because dang it, it has a different recipe. It will try to duplicate it because of the stuff I've already dumped in there. Fressing, no good. Okay, that bugs me. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out how to get the other bits in here. Because that would have been so. So what else can I do for this stupid stuff? Well, you know, I can make. Yeah, I can make rice balls. That's not too hard. Yeah, I may just make some rice slime balls. Darn it. Okay, take two of trying to get my bucket of liquid death. I was taking a look at the stuff I needed in here, and I said, okay, alchemia, because that's the smallest one. Let's look at that. And this is where I was going, okay, slime balls, I can make 20 slime balls. That's not hard. I've got 20 of these slime balls, so I wouldn't have to even make them. I've got 2 of the climbing gloves, but there's a bunch of stuff in here. I was going, yeah, I don't have any of these. I'm not going to be making flux infused what's-its for the alchemy. And then I spotted this. The creosote oil bucket has 4, which means I only need 5 of them, because 5 times 4, at least in the United States, is 20. And so that would give me the 20 alchemia that I need. But best of all, the other components are the Perdicio and the mortis that I need. So I was looking at that. Okay, 5 times 10, that's 50. 5 times 7, that's 35. I'm minus 50 mortis and 15 Perdicio. So 50 more treated wood planks, super easy to do, and 15 more of these oak bark. And there we go. I've got the missing Perdicio plus some herba, which I just don't care. So let's see if this works. So in you go. You, and you, and you, and you, and you, and all of you, and you. Yes! Okay, that's the much easier recipe. And then I should stand back because there's a little bit of activity going on in there. It's, you know, there's a little bit of herba in there. Let me snag you for reasons. So now I've got my bucket of liquid death, which I need to make my portal. So let's go make the portal. Let's just run over here. Okay, so over here, I've got all the items in place. So let's hit it with the bucket. And so now I should be able to make my 10 nether portal blocks. All right, shift click. There's that. Now I have unlocked access to the nether. Access to space. Yeah, like that's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, that's not going to happen. All right, so let's come over here. Ignore that. And I've got a little spot here for the nether portal. And you like this lapis glass? It means that I, as a player, can walk on it, but mobs and things cannot. And so I'm looking at that and going, I kind of like that idea. Plus, I like the burning fire, and you know, so that's fine. In fact, here, I've got a sheep. Bye, sheep. So the idea is that if there are pigmen or stuff like that coming through my nether portal, as they walk off here, they think it's a solid block. At least I think they think it's a solid block, and they'll just fall down. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I need my Philosopher's Gem, Philosopher's Stone, and I believe that is what I need to, let's put you away, and what else was I going to put away? Oh, just the bucket. Anyway, oh no, my my mob imprisonment tool. All right, so using my Philosopher's Stone, I should be able to right click. Yes. All right. So now I have a portal into the nether. Don't know if pigmen will come through here or not, but you know, that's okay. I'm prepared. I'm not a fan of pigmen wandering around my base, which is why I always try to put something to stop them from doing so. But you don't want to put a gate like right up. Millie, stop. That's okay. She jumped on my desk and is wanting to get to my plate where I had pizza. No, you can't lick the plate, kitty. But if you put some fences and gate posts right there, what ends up happening is a player, if they come through, is stuck. They can't type anything because of the nether effect, and they can't get out of the nether because you put a gate right there. So you want at least one empty space, and then, you know, your gates. So players don't get trapped forever. All right, I'm going to for right now, put you away in my alchemical bag. Now, I was saying, ignore this over here. I played with some stuff. And I realized that, yeah, this wasn't really so good. I really wanted a tank that matched over there. Plus, I could get the even amount of information out. So this is 9 tall. Well, 10, because I put a bottom layer underneath it. And it has a lot of creosote in there. And over here, all these things are full. It ran overnight and just filled up great. Now, what I do want to do is I'm going to put a aqua accumulator underneath here to go put water into the boiler. We're going to take these coke pieces and send them into the boiler, and then the creosote is going to go into the boiler. And when that's all said and done, I want this to hold steam. I'm hoping it will hold steam, and it's also a case of I had the bits, so let's go ahead and have a nice backup of steam, which means I only need to run the boiler every so often. We'll go with that. All right, so here I need an aqueous accumulator, and there's this one with more tech stuff, or this with a little bit more magic-y things because of the ever full urn. Wrought iron, you just take a regular iron ingot and throw it in the fire, and that'll get you a wrought iron ingot. And then 15 of, no, not 15. I need 5 of these, 6 of these, 9 of those ingots can be hammered out into these 5 plates, which works. Anyway, Octopus actually gets you 6, but I had this Everfull urn grabbing all that, so all I need to do is put this in here, and there's my aqueous accumulator. And why is that not triggering a quest? Because that should be triggering this quest here. Aqueous accumulator. Yeah, I just crafted you. These are the valid items. Oh, what if I drop it and pick it up? There's a couple quests like this that I'm going, anyway, the reason why I'm using the aqueous accumulator is there's no power needed for this. And if we look inside, yeah, it's already got all the, a whole bunch of water in here. So that's fine. I want this to always be extracting out water. So we're good to go. I'll put some trapdoors over here to stop that. All right, so looking at the quests here for the large boiler made of bronze. I need a bronze boiler. All right. I need, let me grab my list here. I need 5 of these bronze firebox casings, but they come in pairs. Well, I need 1 of them for the bronze boiler. So, that's fine. I need 2 of these bronze pipe casing and 23 of these bronze machine casings, and then some other stuff down there. Well, let's start making some stuff here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 of them go over here, and that makes my large bronze boiler bit. And then over here, I need 2 of these. I made more of the box frames than I really wanted, but that's what happens. And then I've got over here 12 of these. That should give me 24. I only need 23, but what can you do? And then this, I need 4 of these UV machine hulls, and for that I needed ULV machine casings, and that's just wrought iron. So a bunch of just wrought iron, some red alloy, wood planks. That's new. That I needed to take wood pulp, and wood pulp is sending stuff through the pulverizer. A log through the pulverizer gives me 6 of them. So I said, half a stack. Let's just make a whole bunch of them. I also, looking at this back here, the electronic circuits, and I decided to go with the electric circuits. Red alloy wire. Taking Bertel and other people's advice, Torgal and amongst others, make more than what you need. So I made 8 of these, or I have the stuff for making these. Vacuum tubes, more copper wire, steel bolts. This I needed to make a mold. And for that, I made the blank mold. Where was the blank mold? Oh, so steel plates and these 2 guys, they gave me a blank mold. I chiseled that into the mold for the ball, and with glass dust, made a bunch of these glass tubes. I made a bunch of those. Circuit boards is copper wire around a coated circuit board. And here's those wood planks with sticky resin. I was putting up all sorts of saplings and then chopping them down with my lumber axe and then lather, rinse, repeat to get the sticky resin. And then you can also take the logs and you can process them in the stations, whatnot, with water and get some out there. But I was going, you know, I could just harvest them really fast. Anyway, I need 4 of these. There we go. And I think that's all for this right now. I'll take these down because I won't really need them there. But if we come back into here and let's grab these bits. All right, because the glue needs to go into here, you and you. I've made so many buckets and I only have 2 now because I sacrificed all the rest. Okay, so if I take, let me look, I need an input bus and I need 1 of these. So that's the chest on top. Oh, and I need the screwdriver piece. Where's my screwdriver? All right, so not the hammer, but the screwdriver. And let's grab you out. You go in and 1 there, and that gives me the input bus. Okay, I need 1 of them. And then I need an output hatch. And that's glass underneath. So let's put you up and just put 1 glass there. There's the output hatch. And then I need 2 input hatches, which is just the flip of that. So 1 and 2. There's my 2 input hatches I need. And then I need an LV muffler hatch. Did I forget to do this one? I forgot to do this one. Oh, dang it. I thought I'd crafted everything. Tin rotor, that's just a bunch of tin. I can do that. Bronze, that's more there. The machine hull, this I can do this. Wrought iron, steel, tin. Okay, so that's more steel. Totally can do that. Hi, Charlie. Are you up here since Millie has gone away? He's smelling the pizza and says, I want some of that. All right, LV. Okay, this is copper can do. Tin I've got. Steel I can do. Magnetic steel rod. This is new. Okay, magnetic steel rod. How do I make a magnetic steel rod? Oh, tell me I don't need some device in here. Steel nuggets. Okay, I'm going to have to dig through and figure out how on earth to make these nugget things. Magnetic alloy smelter. I can do an alloy smelter. Magnetic steel. Yeah, I don't know because I don't have anything that I can see that gives me magnetic steel. Well, darn it. All right, time for me to make the muffler and the difficult part this is the LV electric motor, and that's making these magnetic steel rods. Now, the problem is I was clicking here on the magnetic steel rod, and I need steel, and I don't have a way of making this magnetic steel rod. I need something like the electromagnetic polarizer. But the thing I didn't realize is I can make the LV motor out of steel, or I can make it out of iron. And I just clicked this. That's super easy. Super easy right here to do. Now, the magnetic iron piece, again, uses the electromagnetic polarizer. And I can't make that. However, one of the things I did do when I clicked on this and I clicked on the motor, I clicked on the motor, there's a quest that gives me an electronic motor. And I was going, well, I could do this one. No, I can't. Or I could do this, the basic electrolyzer. And I'm probably going to need that anyway. And looking at the basic electrolyzer, well, I made 4 of these circuits, so I could use 2. Gold wire, that's not a problem. Machine hulls. So yes, I decided to go this route, a little bit more complicated than I needed it to be. So there's the basic electrolyzer, which I will tuck away, and hey, look, free electric motors. Or I could use that stupid iron thing. That would be so much easier, but I didn't spot that until literally just seconds ago. Anyway, so let's make this last piece that I need. All right, let's put this down in this one, and I'll pick that up later. Okay. So yes, it's one of those things that checking out the recipes really helps. Okay, so this is done, and I don't need to click on those things for right now. Well, I do like the mechanism pipes. Anyway, so I've got all these, but if I click on this guy and the multi-block builder piece, I need maintenance hatch. Bus stuff goes at the bottom. All right, so I'm going to put the maintenance hatch. Let's clear out this. Okay, so maintenance hatch. Okay, you go out of the way. I don't need you. Where's my maintenance hatch? Looking at this, there's nothing here for maintenance hatch. Which makes me sit there and say, okay, why why do you need this for maintenance shift between 0 and 1? Okay, I don't need one, so then I am not going to use that at all. All right, going back to this, I'm hitting the back button. Why is it not showing? Oh, I need to be in the quest. It needs 1 input hatch for water. All right, so I'm going to take my input hatch. Yeah, 1 input hatch. Liquid, and I'm going to put that here for water. Doink. And does that care? I'm not. It looks like it's going the wrong direction. I need just some random blocks, and I don't need to keep running around. I've got the transmutation table with me, so let's go ahead and grab some. Cobble is fun, so we'll grab some this. Put one of you down, and then I'll break this. And yeah, I could use a wrench, but my wrenches are back over there, and so I'm going, I'll just hit you with my pickaxe. That's fine. Okay, so now input hatch. Okay, so now it's got that blue indication on it, and let's set that to insert only. So that should give me water, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, and then let's go back. I do like that this has a image that shows me, okay, so whoops, level 1, so bronze firebox casing. Okay, bronze firebox casing, put that there in the center, and I'm going to put the control piece on top of it here, because that's a good space to access it, when I come around. This is so torn up. I've got the controls on the other side and the control over here. I don't care. I really don't care. Then looking at this, the next thing it says, input hatch for water, input base for fuels to burn. All right, so I need an input for fuels, input bus or hatch. I think it said bus. Okay, so we need the input for fuels, and that's going to be over here, and that's getting the coke. So let's set that to insert. All right, so that should get the coke coming in, and then the next piece it's talking about. I don't have to keep clicking because I just need to click here to get this. All right, yeah, so this output hatches for steam, and it doesn't look like it says anything, it must be on the bottom layer, Output hatch for steam does not say it must be on the bottom layer. So I am going to put a block right there, and an output, that's input. I need the output hatch, and there's only the one of them, and that's going here for steam. All right, break that, and we'll pull this guy up and put that on there. I won't turn that on until this is up and running and everything's good. All right, so looking at the quest again, did the input, did the bus, there's the output hatch. It needs 1 muffler hatch, which cannot be blocked. Also has 4 fireboxes and 20 cases. Okay, so a muffler hatch, which cannot be blocked. So we'll go ahead and put that here. Yes, that will not be. I'm going to put it this direction. And I think that should not be blocked because there's nothing going to be here. I will have some, wooden trapdoors here to stop that. So I don't fall in the water and go, I'm drowning. All right. So, looking at the rest, I need some firebox casings. I believe these go on the bottom. And if I look at the graphic for that, yeah, see, that's the firebox casings go on the bottom. All right, so it's hopefully I've got enough of them to... yes, there's my firebox casings that go on the bottom. Good. And I think that's it. I just need to... pipe casings? Where the heck do the pipe casings go? Pipe casings, pipe casings, pipe casings. I don't see anything here for pipe casings, so let's look at the graphic. Output hatch could be anywhere. I wonder if the pipe casings go on the inside. Yes, the pipe casing goes on the inside. Okay, so then I just put everything else around. I think I've got everything. So let's put you there, and then if I am lucky... Oops. Hold on, shift for these. So then I should be able to put the rest on here. Do I have 9? I have 9. All right, so this should be my multi-block. All right, and into the water. Splish. So that structure incomplete. Why are you incomplete? Invalid structure. Why? Why? Tell me why. Okay, I have figured out the problem. The problem really wasn't the placement of things. The output can go on any layer, and I like the idea of being able to walk through here. This here, the input, I had it over there. It means I can do this with one fewer fluid input. So that way that connects in there. Here I've got the muffler hatch. Maybe if I walk through there and it's exerting steam, or maybe that will hurt me. I don't know. Let's see, put the item here and set that to input. And is it taking stuff? No. Why take stuff? Figuring. Huh. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so this... Oh. I need to flip this. Wow. There's no water in there, so why is it exploding because of steam? Well, that went ahead and blew up all my bits. So I'm gonna have to remake all of those bits. Well, I did... Wait a second. Nothing here went in. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to remake all those bits. Dang it. Okay, it's later. Things are working much better now. I was totally not expecting that to explode, but it actually is part of the description of the boiler block, that if you give it fuel, when there's no water in there, or fluid, it will explode. Okay, well, that's just the way it is. I did do a few tweaks here. I brought up my steam machines, and I made a few of the trap chests. So, yeah, 1.12. I like being able to put chests next to each other, but in this version, you can't. I had to make trapped ones. It's vanilla recipe, so it's not hard. And I've got a whole bunch of ores just kind of running through. I wonder if I can see it from here. Oh, yes, I can. Just barely see it. I made some blue barrels over there. You can just barely see them for my ingots, so that as I'm processing stuff, I have a a better storage than chests, because chests kind of bug me. There's just never enough room. Even these upgraded chests, you know, this gold chest here is just not enough room. This has a bunch of steam in it. This, I've got it turned off right now, and I'm thinking there's got to be a way of getting a signal out from here to say, oh, hey, it's not working right, or I don't have enough steam, make more steam. So I'm looking at that and going, I wonder if I could take a comparator and put it against the side of this, and it'll give me a signal, because that would be really easy, because then I could sit there and run a signal and say, turn that on if this drops below a value. Although I'd probably need two. So one would be a high value and one would be a low value. So when it's below the low value, turn on, and when it's above the high value, turn off. Okay, that may be more than I really want to tackle right now, but it also kind of hurts me that I'm out here in the open. I like being inside a building, but there's just no room. And that's a short-sightedness on my part. I should have built better, but I'm out here and these just run, and this works really well. And this makes steam pretty fast. This is way faster. Yeah, you can see the steam is just pouring on in, and this right now, if I right click over here, yeah, that's even at 14, 17, 20% efficiency. It's still generating gobs of steam for me. So it'd be really nice to have something that, you know, I get down to about, you know, 15%, turn it back on until you hit 80, so that I've got a large amount of steam sitting here for whatever need I need. And right now it's just these guys, but I think as I'm pretty close to getting into LV, which means I think they also use steam. I've not done Greg Tech before, so I don't know. I have to kind of look at the quests and see what's going on. How are you? I'm turning you off. It just steamed up really, really fast. I think it's 28,800. So, you know, I was really close to maxing it out. And then this, I don't know if there's any internal buffer of steam in here. I can throttle back up. Oh, okay, that's cool. Anyway, so that's what I've been playing with. I kind of like these big multi-block things. They're fun designing, frustrating, but you know, it's when I make my own mistakes. That's you know, that's on me. But they're fun to set these up. I like Mechanism. It's just kind of boring looking compared to some of these others that have nifty patterns and whatnot on it. But hey, it works. So I guess the next thing to do is head off into the Nether. But that's another episode, because I'm not going to do that right now. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing Feed the Beast Interaction Remastered on the FTOG server, and blowing up my boiler. That's what I did. And thanks for watching. Bye.